G'day. Well, I'm going to talk about some stuff that I use and I recommend people use. Well, recommend, yeah, I guess I am recommending, because this is hard. To get ready for this, you have to go, most people have to go on a liquid diet before you go in for this, whatever you have, whether it's lap banding or a gastric bypass, or there's a few procedures that they do here in Australia. They do sleeve gastronomy. I recommend that you YouTube and look that up because there's some great videos. That's how I looked about it. There's some really good videos about room-wide gastric bypass and also about lap banding. And talk to your surgeon and talk to people who've had it done, and do your research. I research everything, occupational hazard. So where I started when I first got really sick is I knew that I needed to go this way, and this was the surgery I wanted to have, regardless what this is when I was going to have something. And I got myself a brilliant dietitian. Get yourself a dietitian who's a bariatric weight loss dietitian. Don't get someone who is just a dietitian. I have been there, done that, got a t-shirt. And most of the time they're like this big, and they have a tendency, and not all of them, okay, and I'm not slamming all of you dietitians, okay, but there are some of you, male and female, mostly female, I'm sorry, who actually look down their nose at you like, whoa, you just aren't eating properly, or you're not exercising a lot, and they aren't taking into consideration the whole big picture, about is there an organic reason, like in my case there's an organic reason. There's also eventually became a huge emotional reason too, and that's a lot of it. So make sure you get access to, and even in the remote areas, you can access them by phone, and I'm able to see one. I have a fantastic one, and I'm also liaising with a really wonderful dietitian at the Surgeon's Clinic in Brisbane as well. It's the first time I went to go visit her. Hi Belinda, if you're watching. And we just clicked like that, and she's passionate about what she does, and so are the other dietitians that I met down south, the bariatric goods, and that's what they do, and it was fantastic. So the first thing that she had me do to kind of get going was to get this really cool thing, if you can see it. It's called a template. Okay, ordered it online, template.com.au I think, and basically it's portion control. And I tried this before on my own, but this was really visual, and I thought it worked really, really well. And it actually tells you, carbs and protein, and we'll turn it this way so I can see it. Vegetables, lots of vegetables. You have lots of huge vegetables, and protein and pasta and stuff like that. And this is where we started out. And so you pop that on your plate like so, and you can portion it out. And so I started with that because to go from 0 to this to these, which I'm going to talk about in a second, was challenging. So ease your way into it. Don't set yourself up to fail, because you're just going to get depressed and you're going to binge out on Oreos or something, or whatever, chips or whatever your passion is, if you've got one. So I started out with the template. It was really, 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 really successful. And then once you get into it, you get a really good idea of what your portion sizes are. So when you go out, you go, oh, that's cool. And if you get a really big handbag, you can slip it in, but it does look a bit weird when you stick it on your plate, because I did it once, and the waiter looked at me like I was crazy, but that's okay. So the other thing that she had me on was you need protein. You need protein after the surgery, definitely, whichever way you go, but you definitely need protein before. And she recommended one to me, like, I didn't know squat about protein drinks, and she recommended a really good one, and a bit challenging to get where I live, but I started out with this, and I really recommend it, and it's probably going to be backwards. Oh, no, it's not. There you go. Synthesix. This stuff is yummy. It was a lifesaver. I would never have gotten through this if I hadn't had this. This is the small jar. This is what is this? Well, 2.91 pounds or 1,320 grams. Meal replacement. It's made by BSN. Really easy to get if you're in a capital city. Not so easy to get if you're not. I buy this off eBay, okay, and do some shopping around. I'm for it. Like you can get it in the cluster city. You can get it in cans, but this little baby runs almost $100. Okay, in cans. I can buy this off eBay for about $63, maybe $64, $63.95, with free postage, and 30 servings, I think. Fantastic stuff. This one is vanilla ice cream. It's really good. I blend fruit with it. Berries in the morning, like I buy frozen. Well, I live in the north, so I can get fresh, but it has been easy to do frozen. And it mixes really well with vanilla ice cream. They also have another one which I actually like better, which is cookies and cream. And that one really does taste like cookies and cream. I mean, these don't have a nasty aftertaste like OptiSlim and Slim Sludge or Slim Fast. I call it Slim Sludge. This stuff is really tasty, but my favorite, my absolute favorite, and I buy it in the industrial strength size, is this is called chocolate milkshake, and it really does taste like a chocolate milkshake. This is the big one. This is, how big is this? 5.04 pounds or 2288 grams. Again, I have never even seen this in the far north. I buy this off eBay and from a mom down south, and I got this one for $99.95, and it was like maybe $5 postage upgraded with Express, so $105. And I reckon if I had to buy this in the store, I don't know, it would be a lot. Like I think they run retail is like $150. 52 serves. And when you're starting out before, it works. It's really, really yummy. It really, really is. Mix it with a cup of skim milk and put it in the blender. I do mix it without it, but it just, if you put it in the blender with about 3 handfuls of bagged ice, and I use the bagged ice because you go through a lot of ice, and it's just really yummy. Make sure you've got a blender that can blend ice. I've got a Breville. It's really, really cool. And it makes it really, sometimes I get it too thick. I put too much ice in and I have to eat it with a spoon, and it's just really, really yummy. It's a sustained release, and it has got me through it. I'm at the stage now where I have to do the protein drink thing, liquid diet thing for 3 weeks. I have a really buggered up liver, not from drinking, unfortunately. No, it's just genetic, and so I'm having to do one for 3 weeks, and the thought of that just kind of blew my mind. So I went out, and I actually didn't go out. I actually went online because I love eBay, and I bought myself these. And there was a seller. These were secondhand Tupperware because these babies are not cheap. Little pop-up doodads, little pop-up things. Little things flat, so they go inside. I got 3 of these, and I actually make my shakes at night before I go to work. So I'm going to continue the rest of this in part 2, about a few more things to get yourself through. How do I get myself through the liquid diet thing? So stay tuned.